Department of Energy Loan Office defies Inspector General, gives $7.2 billion in loan guarantees to Rivian and Plug Power. So this person wants to know my thoughts on the matter because in that video, I asked everyone for their thoughts. So to get you up to speed, this massive loan was given to Rivian and Plug Power. About $6.6 billion went to Rivian by the Department of Energy as Joe Biden's leaving the White House. After Joe Biden's Inspector General for the Department of Energy put out this report saying all loans should cease immediately because they have no systems in place to prevent conflicts of interest and fraud. The Inspector General believes there is a lot of fraud and conflicts of interest going on with all of these loans we give out, over $400 billion a year, by the way. And of course, probably over 95% of the comments made it all about politics, made it all about the fact that Rivian is an EV company, said things like, what about the oil and gas industry? The video was not about Rivian being an EV company at all. The video was about a company getting a $6.6 billion loan paid for by the taxpayers, a company that had lost $25 billion under the Biden administration during a period of time when there was more incentives in place than any time in history, more subsidies, more tax credits, more everything to encourage people to buy EVs. All of that was going on while Rivian was losing $25 billion. All of that is about to end, and we're going to give them $6.6 billion more. And the most important part, the Inspector General of the Department of Energy of the United States of America said these loans need to stop right now due to fraud and conflicts of interest. And she wasn't just talking about this one company's loan, or she was talking about all loans across the board need to stop right now. And in one of his last acts as president, Joe Biden ensured that that loan was approved. For the people that said Tesla got the same loan, I didn't like it when Tesla got it. My question is, was the Inspector General of the Department of Energy saying put a stop to these loans when Tesla got it? Was the Inspector General saying that when the big three got their loans? It seems to me the most popular opinion or perspective on this particular matter is that it's okay because it's an EV company. It's okay if there's fraud. It's okay if there's conflicts of interest. It's okay that they've lost $25 billion when their customers were literally getting handed checks to buy their product and they still couldn't earn a freaking dollar. All of that is okay because it's an EV company, even though the Inspector General said all of this fraud and conflict of interest exists. I don't like these kind of loans to begin with. And the reason I don't like these kind of loans to begin with is because of the fraud and conflicts of interest that will inherently exist whenever the government is giving out loans to billionaires. I don't like the lack of transparency in these loans. For instance, this loan to Rivian is broken up into blocks. Get a certain amount here, a certain amount there. Rivian has to meet certain milestones to achieve the next loan, right? The next portion of the loan. All of those milestones, all of those things that Rivian has to achieve to receive the next portion of the loan is completely redacted from the public. We're not allowed to see that. We're not allowed to see what Rivian has to do to get the next $2 billion and the next $2 billion after that. We don't get to see that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Whether it's an EV company, whether it's you name the company. If they sell widgets, I don't care if they sell bicycles. I don't care if they sell TVs. I don't care. I don't care. At the end of the day, the people that represent us in government, one of their main duties is their fiduciary duty to us as taxpayers. They are supposed to be good stewards of our money. Okay, it's not the federal government's money, it's ours. And if I am the president of the United States and my Inspector General comes to me and says this needs to stop right now because we have concerns about fraud, conflicts of interest, we have no systems in place to stop it, then guess what? It's fucking stopping right now. And I don't care who the company is, what kind of company it is. I don't care about any of that because it is the people's money that I'm loaning them. And I am responsible for the people's money. Those are my thoughts on the matter. Let me know what you think.